All right, go ahead.
Like an Ivy League college has provided a definition for a word they've been researching. Like they've been basically researching a word. Like, you know how
I'm
crazy that is?
I know, bro.
Trying to
I
find a
know.
definition.
They
Like it was like
they literally deliberated on like how they want this word to be defined, and then this guy just shows up and he's like, "No, I don't believe that's true. Actually, I think my interpretation of the word is better than Oxford's entire like collective student consciousness."
yeah.
Oh, the people that have doctorates don't know what they're talking about. I know what I'm saying. I think I believe I'm true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 12-year-old retard who eats chicken fingers for breakfast.
I'm saying,
I'm
bro.
smarter than a doctorate.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go through all of these. I'm gonna start with the beginning. I
Are you
gotta
just
scroll all the
waiting
way
him,
up.
or are you just
No, no,
arguing
no.
with him? Or
He came into the server, right? We've been waiting for someone like him to show up because they're funny as fuck. But he was like, "You're not a nuclear physicist because you study physics." So then I posted the definition of physicist, which is an expert or student of physics. Then I broke it down to an expert or student of physics, and then I broke it down to student of physics, and then I broke it down to the word student. Then, then I googled the definition of well, prior to that, I showed him that it was from Oxford Languages, which is the definitive record of the English like language, and it was been around for over 1,000 years. Then I googled the definition of student, also under Oxford Dictionary, and then it comes up to denoting someone who is studying in order to in order to enter a particular profession, or a person who takes an interest in a particular subject. Then he starts like foaming at the mouth in chat, and then I
Hey,
call
what's
him a.
going on, man?
Oh my God! Yes, yes.
why are you
Okay,
joining?
Everybody
so
here?
what's yeah, we're all here. So what's your
Oh,
point?
Yes.
What's your point? Like
what do you mean?
we already proved right that the definition of student is someone who
The
is studying a
definition of
particular
student?
project, is someone who's
Yes.
studying a particular field. Then
Yes.
we gave you the definition of physicist, which is someone who
Okay.
is an expert or student in a field,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So by definition, a student of nuclear physics is a nuclear physicist. What is your contention to that?
You didn't study nuclear physics.
I literally did, bro. He's insane.
You said,
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
God.
wait. You said in depth and in boot camp.
Correct.
That's when you study. You don't study anything race specific in boot camp, bro.
That is incorrect because I explained to you how I
don't.
studied
You
it.
do. You're lying. You're lying.
You can't say,
All you
bro.
do
I
is study
literally have the
general orders,
papers.
General
Do you
orders,
understand?
rank structure.
Oh my God,
General orders.
he's insane.
Rank structure.
Did you go in?
I'm insane because.
Hold on. Did you go in?
Wait.
Answer the
I'm
question.
insane because I know how boot camp works.
Oh, did
and
you
you're
go to?
lying
Did you go?
14-year-old?
Did you go?
Yes,
Okay. What rate were you?
I'm a corpsman.
Okay, not a nuke, exactly. So you don't know what nukes do in
I
depth in
know
boot camp.
nukes.
That's crazy.
So I don't know any nuke. I don't know any nukes in my whole career.
No,
in
you
the
didn't
Navy.
do it though. You didn't do it.
No,
I have
wait,
the
are you
I
telling
have
me
the
I don't-
paperwork to
wait,
show
wait,
it. You didn't do it.
You did complete boot camp. I know nukes that's been in the Navy over 10 years.
Oh, that's crazy. So they'll tell you that they study it in boot camp.
No, they
and in
didn't.
depth.
You want to talk to one right now
I mean, sure.
that works on the sub? Because he just told me there's nobody studies anything race specific. The only people that do something different is special ops in the 800 divisions. Everybody
The
else is just a
800s
normal
division.
boot
Oh,
camp.
okay. So you said he was in for 10 years, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's dated. First off, the 800 divisions no longer exist, right? They've been like discontinued because they kept winning all of the events. So he's lost on that. He doesn't know what's going on in boot camp. That shows me right there.
No.
Second off,
that's
nah.
me saying 800 divisions.
The 800s
sounds like
divisions
you-
don't exist anymore. They don't.
Okay.
So, like I
That's
said,
fair.
he does no longer know what's going on in boot camp. That's the first thing. The second thing, they they kind of separate you guys by what your rates are going to be.
Okay. How long
That
were
might
you
be
in depth?
I don't know, a year.
You were in depth a year.
Yeah. So the
And
nukes
how
right
old
now,
are you?
I am 19 now, but while I was in depth, I was 17.
So you went over. Oh, whoa. So you're 19 now.
Uh huh.
You have a business administration degree already, or you just studied business administration also?
No, so on that note, there are two things that aren't correct in the pineapple show. The first
I
thing,
mean, that's you said out of your own mouth.
yes, I did. And I've already admitted to both of these things. So there are two things that
Okay.
aren't true in the pineapple show. The first is that I'm 27, right?
Mhm.
Which isn't true. I already said I was 19. Now, the second thing is,
I'm just asking. You're 19. You're 19, not 27.
yes, that's in the literal
Okay.
introduction video where I, say, hi, I'm Crisis. Yeah, I'm 19, not 27. Second off,
Which introduction video you referring to? I'm not.
the one on
I
my
didn't see
channel.
it.
Literally the one.
Oh,
See,
okay.
this is how I know that you don't watch my videos, because you're talking to me
I
with
didn't-
dated
when
information.
When did I claim to watch your videos, man?
No, that's what I'm just saying. I'm saying that
Okay.
you don't know what's going on because you didn't watch my videos where I explain everything like
Yeah,
clearly.
all I
and
did was see the video where you
Yeah.
said you were 27 and you had a business
Okay.
degree.
Yeah, so you watched the original thing, with
Yes.
me and that
so
one
you
girl.
lied in
Okay.
that video for
Correct.
a reason.
Okay, so yeah, so you're missing a lot of context. So the reason why I went on to the pineapple show was because I was in a call just like the one you're in now, and
Mhm.
I was joking around with my friends, and I said one of us should go on the pineapple show. So they were
Mhm.
like, you should go on the pineapple show, and we ended up having a bet, and we bet on a game, right? I lost the game, so I lost the bet, and I had to go on the pineapple show. Now the rules were, right, since I lost, I had to go on the pineapple show for at least a full minute, or like a minute and a half, or something like that. Now the issue is that girl had an age limit of like 25 on her show. So if you weren't 25, the girl was not going to talk to you. She would pineapple you instantly. So I had to say I was 27, because 25 is a little bit it's a little bit iffy, especially because I'm 19 and I look really young. So I had to say something smarter than 25. So I said 27. Now, a 27-year-old who who's studying nuclear physics for the Navy that doesn't sound right, especially if they didn't go to college. So I was like, hold on. Yeah, no. I do go to college. I'm actually enrolled at the University of Houston right now. But I said, what if I just gave myself the bachelor's degree, so it makes sense with the timeline of me doing nothing for 9 years after turning 18. Because it wouldn't make sense for an 18-year-old to wait until 27 to do anything with their life. Doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
So I said I had a business degree, which I'm in the process of getting right now, but I said I had it. So that way it made sense for me to be 27. So those are the only two lies in the pineapple show: is A, I'm 27, and B, I have a business degree.
Okay.
That's it. Those are the only two lies. The nuclear physics, I showed the paperwork on my channel. So there's that. And then
What's the paperwork say?
it's all right there. You can go and look for it for yourself. It essentially just says I'm a nuclear enlistee. The contract is 8 years. Bonus is 38,000. Signed by me. Signed by officers. Whatever.
But you have no way to prove that you were studying.
There's
your race specific stuff. In
see,
boot camp.
here's the issue with that, right? There's no way for me to prove that I studied anything. Even if I were to show you that I had a book, that doesn't prove that I'm reading it. Even if it shows you that I've learned under someone, I can't show that I learned under someone without going back to find that senior chief, bring him on my show, and be like, hey, can you say that I that I learned under you? There's no way to prove that. You're asking me to do something that's borderline impossible.
I just asked if there was any way to prove.
There's no
So
there's
not.
no way to prove that you studied anything. You could have a biology degree, right? That doesn't prove that you studied biology. That just proves that you aced all of your exams and got through it. It just
Yes,
proves that
you
you
have
got
a biology degree.
right. So there's no way to prove
But-
that you studied something. If you want knowledge of nuclear physics, I could drop that on you right now. You wouldn't understand what I'm talking about, but that doesn't prove that I did anything. For all you know, I could have Googled anything
Or
about
you could be
nuclear
just
physics.
rereading it. Yeah, exactly.
So there's no way to prove that I studied nuclear physics. That's not like a reasonable thing to do.
But is there a way to prove that boot camp all of a sudden changed within the last year or so? Oh, actually,
boot camp-
months actually.
Boot camp has actually changed quite a bit in the last 4 years. Just to go over a few things, you can no longer double time in boots because people were breaking their ankles too much. You can no longer touch people in boot camp because they have this policy that's I believe it's no recruit to recruit contact. CO's top 6. You can no longer do that.
Oh yeah,
We're not
that's
sure if
old,
that
but
has.
in there.
Yeah, it is within like the last 5-6 years though. What else? There are a few things that changed. Peanut butter had a recall in like the last year. So now there's no more peanut butter on base. It's kind of sad. Everyone complains about it all the time. What else? I mean,
As far as the curriculum, so when did they start implementing specific?
Yeah, so it's not rate
study in
specific.
boot camp?
It's not rate specific per se. There's only like two. There's 2 rates that go to their own separate class. There's nukes obviously, and the other one was rescue divers. So like rescue teams, special ops, they have to get so when you go to boot camp, you know how you did third rate swimming?
Yeah.
Yeah, so spec ops and rescue divers now have to get second class. It's required for them.
Okay.
But they have to do that on their own time. So that's kind of rate specific, but it's not like teaching them about their rate. But the nukes actually go to a classroom with the other nukes of the push, and you go into a room where you sit down and you're in front of a senior chief. You talk to them about what rate you want, and then they kind of go over what's particular of each rate. And then they give you some rundowns. You can ask them questions about certain stuff. They may or may not answer depending on what you asked. But while you're in depth though, it's not a curriculum thing. So here's the issue with what you're saying is that you're thinking of it more on a curriculum base, but the petty officers that were in the nuclear field, the already like MMNs, ETNs, EMN, like all of that, they go over like I said, flow, pressure rates, temperature shit. So you're learning like physics as it pertains to
below
like
high school level physics.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Did you learn flow rates? What? You learned flow rates in high school?
Regular physics.
I did AP physics. We did not learn flow rates. AP physics is college level physics. We did not learn flow rates in college level physics. So what's your point? And you saying AP means that you're in Texas.
I mean what?
Do you stay in Texas?
AP is national.
I don't know, cause different places call it different things.
No, I'm from Florida.
Oh,
But
so
I
it might
currently
just
go
be
to
a
University
southern
of
thing. Then.
Chicago. So
Yeah. Might have just been a southern thing, cause I like in countries that are or not countries, in states that are like a lot more north, they just call it advanced or they call it honors.
No, well, I go to University of Chicago now, but that's in Florida also at AP.
Right. Yeah.
And I think,
But like I was saying, college.
most of the physicists that are doing graduate degree, at least even graduate degree programs, would question you calling yourself a nuclear.
That's once again has nothing. Okay, once again, we've already explained this, but I'll explain it again because I think you have a hard time comprehending truth. The definition, the definition by Oxford language. Hold on, get smashed. Hold on. The Oxford definition, an Ivy League college, the definitive holders of the English language.
Ivy League college. The heck?
Do you just? I didn't say Ivy League. I said Ivy level.
Oh, Ivy level. Okay, I was about to say what?
As I was saying, those guys who have spent decades, centuries, actually, they spent an entire millennia deciding what the different words mean, have stated that this word includes students, and you actively choose to believe otherwise. Now, that is your choice to actively. Hold on.
I'm questioning. No. What I'm questioning is your level of being a student.
Okay, once again, we went over
No,
the definition of
every
student, but we
single
can do it
nu-
again.
Every single,
Hold on.
every single,
Hold on.
every single.
We'll go
nuke
ahead and go over it
is
again.
not a nuclear physicist. So
Okay,
every single
well-
ETN is a nuclear physicist now.
Yes, by definition. But I mean, it's your choice to believe otherwise. But the literal definition of a student is denoting someone who is studying in order to enter a particular profession or a person who takes an interest in a particular subject. You're going to argue that a nuclear electronics technician or a nuclear machinist's mate, those guys did not study nuclear physics in order to get to the rate they are now. Are you going to say that wasn't true? They had to go and do studies for this. They had to learn.
Not you. You didn't. You didn't.
I had to learn too. Did I go all the way through it?
you
Did I go?
didn't-
Did I go
you
all
didn't
the way
start.
through it? Did
You
I go
didn't
all the
start
way
it.
through? Smash.
No, you didn't start it.
See, you're failing to
did not
comprehend
start A
again.
school.
You're
Did you
failing
start
to
A school?
comprehend again. That's your
Did
issue.
you start A school?
You do not have
Did you
to
start
enter a school to be a
Answer the
student.
question.
You did
Did
not.
you start
enter-
A school?
No, I didn't.
Okay then.
But once again, you failed to comprehend
There's a
that
difference
nowhere
between
in that,
you and-
nowhere
there's a
in
difference between you and them.
smashed.
There's a difference between you.
Yeah,
you ain't
sure.
noticed that?
Sure, there is.
Okay.
I didn't say there wasn't. However,
Oh, so
you
can't
are
compare
failing.
yourself to them.
You are failing to comprehend that nowhere
Mhm.
in those definitions does it say school. You fail to comprehend that. Why is that? Why do you choose
I'm
to
not
actively
saying
go
you don't
against
have to.
definitions? No, you are. You're actively
don't have to
choosing to
say
go
do
against
it.
the definition of a word, and that
No,
is your
I'm
issue.
saying
That is your issue. That does not apply to me.
The degree to which you studied.
Is different from the
Yeah.
degree that which others study. That's fine, but that doesn't make me any less of a student because I did study. So once again,
And then
by those
two-
definitions, you are failing to comprehend the definition of the term physicist. That is not my issue. That is your issue.
It's not.
Everyone agrees that these definitions hold more value and more weight than however you interpret the word, and you actively choose to go on about interpreting the word instead of actually learning what it means. That is no one else's issue but your own. If you go and if a teacher asks you what a star is, and you tell her that it is a glowing orb of heat, sure, you can believe that it's a glowing orb of heat, but that's not the definition of a star. That's not what a star is. Your choice in how you choose to perceive a word does not impact the actual definition of a word. For example, like I was stating earlier, I can call someone retarded. Why? Because the actual definition of the word retarded is someone who is at a less advanced pace mentally, physically, or in social development. That is not a negative, that is not a derogatory word. I can use the word retarded because I use it in the correct manner. Now, someone can feel offended by it, but that's their interpretation of the word. That has nothing to do with me and the actual definition of the word itself.
Which is true.
Exactly. So by the definition that is held by Oxford College, I'm a nuclear physicist. By definition. There's nothing you can do to change that. A student of nuclear physics is a nuclear physicist by the definition of Oxford. We went over it. We went through the definition of physicist. We went through the definition of student. It is you who is failing to comprehend the definition, and that is no one else's problem.
So how many hours of studying would you say you did in nuclear physics from depth to boot camp?
I don't know, maybe 7, 8 in total.
Okay. Great.
It's not
Nuclear
something that
physicist.
you stand down for forever.
No, I'm not, it's all right. I'm just getting an understanding of your capacity for nuclear physics.
My capacity
And how
for
much
nuclear
you act-
physics. That's a
and so how
good
much you
question.
studied.
That's a decent question. I guess you could say that my capacity for nuclear physics is definitely lower than other nuclear physicists. I have no issue with admitting that. I didn't study it for
Okay.
long enough to be at the same level as someone who has a degree in it. By any means did I study long enough to
And,
have
the
same
degree,
level of comparison.
They don't even have the degree bachelor's level, undergraduate level.
Hold on, say that again. You kind of like minced your words.
They don't have the actual nuclear physicist degree, bachelor, undergraduate
Correct.
level.
Correct. That's not. I don't. I have
So that
no
would be
issue. I have no issue with
graduate
saying that.
school,
I have no
graduate
issue with
school
saying that
certification.
at all.
And
I have
then-
no issue with saying that. As a nuclear physicist, my level of the of understanding of nuclear physics is far lower than someone with a degree. I have no issue with saying
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Someone who studies math could be far, far inferior to someone who has a doctorate in math. That still doesn't mean they don't study math. Arithmetic is very wide. There are 2 doctors of arithmetic that are vastly, vastly different in their level of understanding of arithmetic. Math is such a huge concept. You can both have a doctorate's degree. That doesn't mean you're at the same level.
That's very true.
So there's no issue with me admitting that I have less knowledge of nuclear physics than other nuclear physicists. By any means. I admit that wholeheartedly. Now, are there some nuclear physicists with less knowledge about nuclear physics than me? Potentially. There's probably someone that looked at a book about thermodynamics and claimed that they were a nuclear physicist because thermodynamics has something to do with the nucleus of atoms, but I mean, or molecules, but you know.
Hold on 1 second.
Narukami, are you gonna stay in the audience forever? I don't know, Sky. What do you think?
Get smashed. He sounds like Dababy,
Dababy.
but just like a little bit off tone.
Yeah.
Tone deaf Dababy.
Tone deaf Dababy.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And his fire alarm battery is squeaking.
I don't know. Is it Uda, I wouldn't say that it's NSFW just to have a female posted. That's rough, buddy.
Oh no.
Oh, you deleted it already? Yeah.
Yeah, he deleted it. It was kind of a video of like this party.
Yo, hold on. Don't go further. I'm recording.
Oh, okay. Recording?
Yeah, this entire thing has been
My name is
recorded.
Walter Hardwell White. I live at 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
This is the confession.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Doxed himself on camera.
My name, yeah.
Damn. They're gonna love that.
I am.
Someone's gonna actually find you after I upload this and hit the Google ads.
Bro, I just posted Walter Hartwell White's confession, okay?
Jesus.
I think I actually have like I was like watching the show and then I read up the entire thing. But then I realized you can just go onto the internet and find the copy paste.
Yeah, bro, you're deranged.
Yeah, I wrote up the entire
I would never
entire
write I would never handwrite the script of anything.
Oh my.
Handwriting a transcript is God, that's awful.
I didn't handwrite, I typed it out.
That's still like painful because then you gotta go back in case you miss something and you're just like, damn.
Oh, yeah. I'm really bored.
Yeah, I feel that. I've been bored as hell lately.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I gotta get motivated because I gotta keep posting videos and working out and going to work and shit. But I'm just I just feel like a mixture of tired and boredom all the time.
man, like I've been going to work too. I'm trying to save up because I wanna get this PCI stuff, and I don't want to lease.
Word.
I wanna like outright just buy it so I can just keep it.
I mean, I guess, but I would never. Buying a PC is something that I would do with like money that I don't need. I wouldn't
Bro, I'm
save up.
14.
I wouldn't save
14,
up for a
I'm
PC.
Jack shit, bro.
I mean,
I'm
I
with
guess.
Jack. Like if I wanted, like I could work for a year, make myself a nice like fat 15 G's, even more, because I work on like a minimum wage. It's like, bro, minimum wage jobs are so easy. I don't even know why people are like so stressed about it.
It depends on what like industry you're in, cause like food industry
like-
is
it's
bad,
fast-
bro.
Fast food.
You work fast food?
Yes, as a
How long have
14-year-old.
How
How long
you
have I been doing it?
Yeah.
For almost like half a year.
Oh, word?
Word. It's
Man,
bro.
that's
It's okay. So when I was before, I used to work with my brother on like construction, it's like flooring, like
Yeah.
carpet and vinyl plank, tiles. That, bro, I was getting paid nothing. I was just helping him, because he's
Yeah.
my brother. And like, bro, that shit was so hard, bro. This is like these boxes, like material, they're like 100 pounds. You have
Yeah.
to like carry them up like flights of stairs, and they're so hard, like, bro. Then I was like, maybe I should do something like retail and get actual money. It's just easy, bro.
Yeah, I would say retail is easier than fast food.
Like, no, like fast food is retail, kinda
No, it's not the same.
category.
No,
Effort,
because they still say food service. It's not the same as retail. Retail is like grocery stores or corner stores, man.
Oh, okay then. Well, I don't know, man. I've worked the register. I've done the grease traps. I've done everything, bro. Anything I could.
Man's doing the grease traps? Oh, nah.
Money's money, bro. I don't even care. They gave me a bonus for doing it, so.
Yo,
Remember
yo,
that?
I think he left after getting like
Yeah, he did.
mic'd. After getting mic'd down, he just left. I was waiting for him to say more, but I guess he had nothing else to say. Guess he had nothing else to say, man. I mean, what was he
Pull
gonna
that
do?
M&M.
Continue to argue against the definition that we already showed? Like, I don't.
On the guys.
Like, I don't know, man. There's literally like no way to argue against the definition of a word. Like, it's just objective. Like, you can't choose to interpret your own way of thinking. Like, on a word, bro, it's a word. It has a definition. You can't choose what the definition of a word is.
Yeah,
He's
like,
typing in chat,
are you
though.
still recording? Are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
stop
was about to say
recording
something.
after I. Yeah.
That was about to be a very big no-no.
Yeah, don't say it yet. I'm waiting for him to like type something in chat, and then. Yeah, because he's typing right now. So after he's done typing in chat is when I'll go do that shit. I could have just done this live. I don't know why I chose to record it. I could have just done it live, but I didn't.
I mean,
I don't know.
now you can go in and edit out anything that like someone's.
No,
like,
because
let's say-
Waz
say I-
is on vacation, so
You have an editor, bro.
I need an editor for real. My editor is on vacation. I need another one.
How much subs do you have, bro? I subscribe to you, but then I never really check the sub count. Like, I joined
Right
the
now,
link and I
let me
just
check.
subbed.
Right now, let me check. I'm at 144.
Damn, that's pretty good. They're like 144, 144,000.
144. I just started like 13 days ago though.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. You're going pretty fast.
Man said I'm 22 just to say he's 22. What? What does your age have to do with anything, bro? I'm ending this recording, bro. Man's a clown. I don't know, dog. All right, we're gonna fucking. All right, I'm gonna fucking end it here. W crisis literally can't lose, especially not in a talking point. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me losing a discussion, like an actual like civil discussion, and not like a retard monkey debate? Man, I could never imagine that shit.